The world watched in awe on December 26, 2024. China unveiled the J-36. This wasn't just another jet. The J-36 was a statement. A sixth-generation stealth fighter, it boasted cutting-edge technology. Advanced avionics, unmatched maneuverability, and devastating firepower were all part of the package. The J-36 sent a clear message. China was ready to challenge the global balance of power. Experts were stunned. The J-36's capabilities surpassed expectations. It could evade even the most sophisticated air defense systems. Its long-range strike capability posed a direct threat to US assets in the Pacific. This was more than just a technological leap. It was a strategic game-changer. The unveiling sent shockwaves through the US defense establishment. The J-36's arrival marked a turning point in the military balance. The timing was no coincidence. China's economy was facing headwinds. The new US presidential administration was taking a tough stance. The J-36 was a show of strength. The world was entering a new era of air superiority. The unveiling of the J-36 sent shockwaves through Washington. The Pentagon was forced to re-evaluate its strategic calculus. The US had long enjoyed air superiority, but the J-36 challenged that dominance. A new era of strategic competition was dawning. The US needed a comprehensive response. Ignoring the challenge was not an option. Experts called for a multi-pronged approach. Strengthening alliances was paramount. The US needed to work closely with partners in the Indo-Pacific. Joint exercises and interoperability initiatives were crucial. Enhancing defensive capabilities was another priority. Investments in advanced air defense systems were essential. Cybersecurity and counterintelligence efforts also needed bolstering. Communication with Beijing was vital. Miscalculation had to be avoided. Dialogue could help manage tensions and prevent escalation, but the US also needed to stand firm. The stakes were simply too high. Turkey found itself at a crossroads. A NATO member since 1952, it had long been a key ally, but recent years had seen tensions rise. Turkey's pursuit of an independent foreign policy was causing friction. Its acquisition of the Russian S-400 missile system had drawn criticism from its NATO allies. Turkey was walking a tightrope. It needed to balance its own national interests with its commitments to the alliance. The F-35 saga was a prime example of this balancing act. Initially a partner in the F-35 program, Turkey had planned to purchase 100 jets, but its acquisition of the S-400 led to its expulsion from the program in 2019. The US argued that the S-400 posed a threat to the F-35 stealth capabilities. Turkey maintained that its security concerns necessitated the purchase. The situation remained unresolved. Turkey explored alternative options. It sought to purchase 40 F-16 Block 70s from the US. It also pursued a deal for 40 Eurofighter Typhoons from Europe. At the same time, Turkey continued to develop its own indigenous fighter jet, the TFX. Turkey's multi-jet strategy was a clear indication of its desire for autonomy. It wanted to reduce its reliance on foreign suppliers. Turkey found itself at a crossroads. A NATO member since 1952, it had long been a key ally, but recent years had seen tensions rise. Turkey's pursuit of an independent foreign policy was causing friction. Its acquisition of the Russian S-400 missile system had drawn criticism from its NATO allies. Turkey was walking a tightrope. It needed to balance its own national interests with its commitments to the alliance. Turkey's pursuit of multiple advanced fighter jets was ambitious. It was also a clear sign of its determination to chart its own course. The TFX, Turkey's indigenous fighter jet program, was a source of national pride. It represented Turkey's technological aspirations, but the project faced challenges. Initially envisioned as a fifth-generation fighter, the TFX fell short of that goal. It lacked a true fifth-generation engine. This limited its stealth capabilities and overall performance. Despite these setbacks, Turkey remained committed to the TFX. It saw the project as crucial for its long-term air power ambitions. The TFX was more than just a fighter jet. It was a symbol of Turkey's technological prowess and its desire for self-reliance. The multi-jet strategy came at a cost. Operating and maintaining 4 different fighter jet types would be a logistical challenge. It would also require significant financial resources. But Turkey seemed willing to pay the price. The implications for NATO were significant. Turkey's pursuit of air power autonomy could undermine the alliance's cohesion. Interoperability issues could arise. Turkey's reliance on non-NATO suppliers could also raise concerns. The situation highlighted the challenges facing NATO in a changing world. Section 5. The price of air dominance. Comparing fighter jet costs. The pursuit of air superiority came at a steep price. Modern fighter jets were incredibly expensive to develop, purchase and maintain. The F-22 Raptor, a marvel of modern engineering, topped the list. With a per-unit cost of $143 million, it was the most expensive fighter jet ever built. Its advanced stealth capabilities, supersonic cruisability and sophisticated avionics made it a formidable weapon system. But its high cost meant that only a limited number could be produced. The Chinese J-20, China's answer to the F-22, came in at $110 million per unit. While not as expensive as the F-22, the J-20 still represented a significant investment for China. Its stealth capabilities and long-range strike potential made it a potent symbol of China's growing military might. The F-35 Lightning II, the US's Joint Strike Fighter, was designed to be more affordable than the F-22. With a per-unit cost of $109 million, it was still a costly aircraft. But its versatility and advanced capabilities made it an attractive option for many countries. Section 6 F-22, Raptor versus J-20, a clash of titans. The F-22 Raptor and the J-20 represented the pinnacle of fighter jet technology. The F-22, with its unparalleled stealth capabilities and supercruisability, had long been considered the world's most advanced fighter jet. Its combination of speed, maneuverability, and situational awareness made it a formidable opponent in any air battle. The J-20, China's first fifth-generation fighter jet, was designed to challenge the F-22's dominance. While the J-20 lacked the F-22's super cruise capability, it compensated with its long-range strike potential and advanced avionics. The J-20's size also suggested that it could carry a larger payload than the F-22. The two jets represented different design philosophies. The F-22 prioritized stealth and maneuverability, while the J-20 emphasized long-range strike capabilities and sensor fusion. A hypothetical clash between the F-22 and the J-20 would be a battle for the ages. The outcome of such a confrontation would depend on a multitude of factors. Pilot skill, tactics, electronic warfare capabilities, and support systems would all play a role. The clash between the F-22 and the J-20 highlighted the evolving nature of air warfare. Section 7. Beyond the big players' notable fighter jet advancements. While the US and China grabbed the headlines, other countries were also making significant strides in fighter jet technology. Sweden's Saab JAS-39E/F Gripen, a lightweight multi-role fighter jet, had garnered attention for its advanced avionics and AI-assisted mission systems. The Gripen's small size and low operating costs made it an attractive option for countries with limited defense budgets. Russia's Sukhoi Su-35, a highly maneuverable fourth-generation fighter jet, remained a potent threat. Its thrust vectoring engines allowed for exceptional agility, making it a challenging opponent in a dogfight. China's FC-31 J-35, a stealth carrier-based fighter jet, was still under development, but its potential to operate from China's growing fleet of aircraft carriers made it a significant development. The FC-31 J-35's stealth capabilities and advanced avionics could pose a challenge to US naval dominance in the Pacific. These advancements highlighted the global nature of the fighter jet race. Section 8. The new arms race, military budgets and geopolitical power. The rapid advancements in fighter jet technology fueled a new arms race. Countries around the world were boosting their military budgets to acquire the latest and greatest aircraft. The US, with its massive defense budget, remained the world's leading military power. But China was rapidly catching up. Its defense spending had been increasing steadily for decades. This surge in military spending had significant geopolitical implications. It shifted the balance of power. It also increased tensions between nations. The competition for air superiority was particularly intense. Fighter jets were seen as a symbol of national prestige and military might. Possessing advanced fighter jets gave countries a significant advantage in any potential conflict. It also enhanced their ability to project power and influence in their respective regions. This new arms race carried significant risks. It diverted resources from other important areas, such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Section 9, Conclusion, the future of fighter jets and global security. The world of fighter jets was evolving at an unprecedented pace. Advancements in stealth technology, avionics, and weapon systems were transforming the nature of air warfare. The emergence of new players, such as China, was reshaping the global balance of power. The proliferation of advanced fighter jets had profound implications for global security. It increased the potential for conflict and made it more challenging to maintain stability. The unveiling of China's J-36 was a watershed moment. It marked a turning point in the military balance. The US, long accustomed to air superiority, faced a new and formidable challenge. Turkey's multi-jet strategy highlighted the complex interplay between national interests and alliance commitments. Its pursuit of air power autonomy had significant implications for NATO's cohesion. The high cost of modern fighter jets was another major factor. Only a handful of countries could afford to develop and acquire these advanced weapons systems. This created a technological gap between the haves and have-nots. The international community needed to find ways to manage this complex and rapidly evolving landscape. Dialogue, diplomacy, and arms control agreements were essential to prevent a catastrophic conflict.